How many people, raise your hand if you've ever had a day in real estate where you said to yourself, this is probably not for me. One challenge. As you go to a next level, do you think it gets easier or harder? Normally, planes, you get the turbulence when you're going to another level. Not when you're staying there. When you go to another level, normally there is turbulence. That's how it works. It's how it works. Here's something I'd like you to think about. It's all relative. It's all relative. You will have bad days, but it's all relative. When we flew here, we flew from Chicago to Los Angeles. In Los Angeles, we were supposed to get on a flight around 10 o'clock, 10:30. We boarded the plane, Qantas, got undressed, ready for a 13-hour flight, took my clothes off, I had my T-shirt on, I had my little sockies, I had my eye things on, I was sitting there, I was relaxed. All of a sudden, the pilot came on and said, we're sorry, everyone has to deplane. I looked at the person across the aisle. We thought they were joking. I said, he's joking, isn't he? And the person, the flight attendant came down and said, no, he's not joking. It's a security issue. You have to deplane. And you take all your luggage. So all of us, it took us 10 minutes to unpack. Now we're sitting here packing all this stuff. I take my things off, go such and such. I'm looking for my shoes. All this, people complaining, they're whining, everything. What we discovered happened, the landing gear had cracked. They broke an axle on the landing gear. And had we taken off, the plane, I probably would not be here. Just to put it that way, had we landed. So we sat outside, right outside the runway, the jetway area, where it's just carpeted, while they tried to fix it for 5 hours. So we slept on the floor. Everybody slept on the floor for about 5 hours. Then around 3:30, 4 in the morning, they said, we're not going to be able to fix it. A new plane is going to come. The new plane is going to be the plane that was going to get here. It's not going to get here until tomorrow. So basically, we're going to put you up in a hotel. So they put us up in a hotel. All of us pack all of our stuff. We go to the bus fills up. While the bus fills up, we have to wait for another bus. Then they tell us there's no hotel close that can handle the 300, almost 400 people on the plane. So basically, we're going to have to go to a hotel about an hour and a half away from the airport. Oh, but wait, there's more. So now we do this. We get to the hotel, we get there, and right when we walk in, the person from Qantas said, hi, I'm from Qantas. And he said, Qantas? We don't know anything about Qantas. And he said, we made a reservation for 300 people. I said, no. He said, Qantas? What's Qantas? So I chime up and I said, Qantas. It's Australian for riot. They get us a room. After this, we go back to the airport. Everybody's completely bugging out. The next day, we had to stand back in line because it was a different plane, get a new boarding pass. There was about 500 people in line. You can't see it on the slide. The line goes all the way out the door. There were people screaming, hollering. They were completely losing it. And I was sitting there. I was cool as can be. I was just cool as a cucumber. The person next to me said, why are you so cool? He said, what do you do? And I said, I'm a real estate agent. And he said, what else do you do? He said, where are you going? And I said, I'm going to Australia, New Zealand. He said, what? I said, to speak. He said, you speak? I said, yeah. He said, what do you speak about? I said, real estate, motivation. He said, motivate me. And then everybody in line, he said, he's a motivational speaker. Motivate me. So basically I turned around and looked at him. I said, it's all relative. The guy turns around and he said, that didn't do anything. I said, it's not my fault it didn't take.